I've had so many people come up to me and tell me that they were inspired by my book, 50 Athletes Over 50, and that's meant a lot to me to know that I could have touched that many people and that it actually motivated them to do something that they ordinarily wouldn't have and become more active. So that's been an absolutely personal thrill for me. And there's two messages that seem to really resonate with people. One is the recurring theme that happens over and over and over again in the interviews, as well as in some of the messages that I put forth myself, is that it's never too late. It's never too late to find something that you love to do and have it become something that's not only something that you do, but who you are. And the other message is that it's really about finding something that you love to do. It's about creating joy. It's about finding that joy, finding that activity that tickles your inner child and makes you giggle when you do it. So I think those things really resonate with people, and many people have told me that it's really made a difference for them. Yeah, so I've had people tell me that after reading my book that they decided to get their family together and go to a race and walk the entire race, and they had never done that before. I had people say that they got done with the book and they decided instead of watching football they were going to go hike to the top of Horsetooth Mountain, which is just outside of Fort Collins. I've had people say that they decided to take up running again, and I've had people say that they're not sure what they're going to do, but they're going in search of. And so there's been a lot of instances where there's been direct inspiration to people, and that's really what the book's all about, and it continues to inspire people, and I hope people continue to find it useful and use it as fuel to get out there and change their life. Yeah, for the past couple of months since the book's come out, I've done a bunch of talks at various locations around Colorado, and after the talk, often I get very good engagement, and we have some great Q&A sessions and some really good discussions. And in every one of them, I ask people whether what I'm saying, does that really hold for them? Does it really fit? And invariably, people are just shaking their heads that kind of the message in the book, the themes that come out, are indeed ones that resonate and are aligned with the way they see things. So I'm really happy that I was able to take some of the messages from the 50 Athletes Over 50 and craft them into a message that has some universal truth to it and is really being useful to people out there. So that's been a big thrill for me. Yeah, I'm pretty active myself, and I try to stay in shape. The book's even been inspirational for me, to read the interviews like that of Sandy Scott or Terry Peterson or Loretta Claiborne, and to think to myself when I'm thinking about cutting a workout short, would Sandy do that? Would Loretta do that? Would Terry do that? No way. So it's been very inspirational personally for me too, and I think back on the interviews when I read those sections or when I'm in the middle of a workout and I think of those folks. And it really has been a boost to me, as I think it has been for others. Yeah, I had that 50,000 athlete challenge, which then became the 50K active challenge, and we were building slowly from last fall through the end of 2009, and we had 100 or 200 people at the beginning of 2010. And ever since the book came out, the 50K active challenge has really accelerated like crazy. And I think it was the end of March, we had 700 people, and at the end of April, we'll have over 1,000 people now as part of the challenge. And I think part of it is the book getting out there and people reading about the 50K Active Challenge and seeing what we're trying to do. And it's very synergistic with the message of the book about finding an activity you love, finding that thing that tickles your inner child. And so I'm just thrilled to reach 1,000, and 50,000 is just around the corner.